Also, when it comes down to heroes who can kill the tombstone later on, they don't really have that hero. Most likely gonna be Naga Siren, but she also wants to focus different things in a fight. And same goes for Doom. Doom into Naga Siren. Doom is not really threatened. This hero has 6 armor, starting with the 6 stats that he decided to build.
Begins.
Now look at the bounties as Jingu. Oh, well, 1 away. Finally gets it. Skitter chasing Tofu. 2 for 2 on the bounty runes. And kind of fighting as more decays are being thrown. Right now, he's got himself 12 stolen strength, and he will start to hit away on Ace for a second. I want to ask you about the Naga Siren, just because of the performance we saw in the lane in the previous game for the Sark.
Oh, gets to deny.
Ooh, Tofu. Go again, but these decays starting to really pile on and starting to hurt. This is on, and another decay, leaving him at 19 health.
So he's gonna come with 81 damage on top of Ace. Ace starting with Boots of Speed. Let's see.
Kind of has to be careful. Let's hit with another decay. Just Jingu's about to run out here. And at that point, Snake King, he's got another Mango. You just decay and kind of run at him potentially, but you don't have those Boots of Speed, so...
I love this lane. Decay and DK together. Ace keeping the distance with the Boots of Speed. Wants to be able to run away, not get stunned by Dragon Knight. Snake King still sitting on those all decays. Needs to be slightly more careful once they hit that level 2.
So yeah, I was going to ask you, how does the Naga feel in this lane compared to the Sark in the last game? Because Sark got destroyed, but ended up recovering really well. Do you have that option as a Naga Siren?
I think Rubick is going to be the one dying in this lane. And Snake King gets the first blood.
Low on health and mana, so I'm wondering if Snake King's going to maybe walk all the way out and around and sacrifice himself to the tier 2 tower, but...
He is going for the neutrals, it seems.
Looking around. Shot. And Celery burned out. Here's the Scorched Earth. We've seen this plenty of times for these Dooms early on. And this is a little bit of a different build because he went Devour Scorched Earth last time. Now it's Scorched Earth into the Infernal Blade. And yeah, there's Snake King killing himself the tower.
Wants to have a bit more kill presence in the lane. 33 now. Dropping low. Lift is available.
Bushwhack. Going to keep 33 alive. And will be passed over that Tango. So just trying to keep Doom healthy until they have that Scorched Earth back up again. So far, so good for Tundra in this offlane. And truthfully, down bottom, too.
Both side lanes doing really well. Skitter, I don't think they can get a kill on him once he starts to put like another point in Dragon Blood. It's just going to be so much sustained. Snake King, Tombstone is available if they want to commit.
And they do throw it down. Tofu now on the run, but there's the Dragon Tail from Skitter. Another decay onto this Monkey King. And Ace trying to get himself some gold, but they'll get the deny.
Keeper of the Light hero that doesn't have too much attack speed. You sometimes need to hit it at the same time, so no 125 gold for him. Mid lane, pretty even, I would say. It's a decent matchup for Storm Spirit. Like, he can't be pressured too much by a Batrider. You try to dive him, he pulls you with the Vortex underneath the tower with the Static Remnant. The damage is going to be there, and also he did adjust his item build. Going for Boots of Speed and Magic Stick. Then he will go for Bottle later down the line. Unplayable if you don't have Bottle on Storm, pretty much, but wants to build into these earlier items.
C9 just that sticky napalm on for a moment. Nobody rotating over just yet. 4-minute rune or 4-minute runes. Maybe we'll see some heroes come over once it's that 6-minute power rune that shows up. Things kind of seem a little bit quiet. Not really that easy to kill someone like DK, especially. He's gone 0, 1, 2. So he's got that level 2 in the Dragon's Blood, that extra regen and armor. I'm not really sure how you break through that if you're gaming Gladiators. And meanwhile, Tofu still running. Illuminate hits. They'll chase out of the tower. They've got the decay hit again. Skitter will get a kill there onto the Monkey King, while Duratio, he is sitting low under the tier 1 tower.
Does have 10 stick charges, bringing in a healing cell for himself. We'll go back to full HP, almost full HP. But a lot of pressure. Both side lanes doing really well. And now 9 taking over in terms of CS.
22 and 3. Kind of keeping it close. Acorn shot again. This is just a big problem. Telekinesis throwing Saksa under the tower. Dyrachio's just constantly sitting here with no health.
You don't need to kill him. You only need to stop him from getting the last hit. But, you know, kill will do. I didn't mean not to kill him if there's no opportunity, but also if he's sitting at 20% HP, he's not gonna get close and try to last hit. A great start on the side lanes. Storm Spirit trying to get level 6 before he joins back to the mid lane.
A lot of lockdown here because he cut that tree that Tofu jumped to. Skitter's gonna chase down Tofu towards the tower, and he's got that breathe fire to get the kill.
Another Dragon Tail stun, but yeah, there's a bunch of creeps near the tower. Skitter will have power treads available once his courier respawns. Great start for Tundra.
Oh, he's burning. He's standing tall, but standing tall in a scorched earth.
Not even my
Now they've landed the bushwhack. Rachio again just is constantly under half health in this lane.
Did he use Ogre Smash, or am I tripping? On Doom? I don't think I've seen a successful Ogre Smash being delivered. It's... I mean, you could maybe with the bushwhack. It's level 2 bushwhack, so that's 1.8 seconds. Ogre Smash.
Lasso mid. And 9. Can he survive Ball Lightning all the way away? So he will survive there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do not get that kill with that first lasso.
They needed a bit of extra something, man. 33 is destroying this matchup. Level 5. Now puts another point in Scorched Earth, so that's going to be even more damage. Rachio needs some kind of a sustain. This time, oh, there's a lot of bounty runes there. Celery picking up one, picking up second. Was thinking about maybe giving both of those to Quinn, but Quinn was like, I don't need them. I have a decent amount of farm, sitting at 40 CS. We'll hit that 7 to 8 minute travel timing, so he can help out the side lanes then.
While this is going well for 33 in the top lane, he's also dropped down Meteor Hammers onto the tower, so he really just wants to put the pressure onto the tier 1 tower and shut down Dyrachio's lane. And I mean, for the most part, you said stopping him from CSing is enough, and that's exactly what they're doing. He's got just as much net worth as the Undying. Meteor Hammer again.
Dodges Meteor Hammer, but also dodges some of the CS. 9, ready with the TP if they decide to dive. Now sitting in the mid lane, still 30 seconds cooldown on that lasso.
Oh, got rid of the stun. And he went for the speed aura. Pretty sad. Wanted to see him use more of it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They've got some
is under
vision.
attack.
They do see 9. They do see this Undying. Tofu coming over. And up in the trees, he's going to continue to spot them as well.
With gratitude.
Quinn doesn't have lasso for the moment. 9 looking to pick up the haste rune, and Celery's going to deny that.
So, Gaming Gladiators, they bring 2 supports every single time. 6-8 minutes into the game, they want to secure the runes for Quinn. They know that he can pop off easily. Bottom lane, Dragon Knight CSing nicely. Not really threatened unless there's going to be a rotation from Batrider. Lasso available. Boots of Travel being delivered. So we could see him TP bot after pushing out the wave and try to get a kill on Dragon Knight.
He's got those bots. Meanwhile, Tread's Wand bottle here for 9. As he sits behind Quinn by about 700 gold. Like 9 got a really good lane for himself, but ultimately at the end of the day, not successful for Quinn. And with those boots of travel, he's coming through towards bot. Lasso, Illuminate, Primal Spring, down on Skitter, Dragon Tail,
Dire's top
Flame Break. He's trying to survive, Soul Rip, and eventually they will get this kill.
The first good rotation for Batrider. Kind of difficult to defend against that unless you have a deep observer ward. And Gaming Gladiators, they already prepped for it. They have a sentry to scout things out, so this makes Quinn's rotations much easier.
Problem is now, while that's happening, it's a little bit of the same. Dyrachio's lane has gone not to plan. You're going to need a bailout here from Quinn and Ace.
Still sitting underneath the sword.
Dire's
Seems
bottom
like
tower
get
is
the
under
full
attack.
duration. Tofu steals CS. 9 not too happy about it.
See if they recognize that there's
Radiant's
a
bottom tower is under attack.
or just keeping vision on them. 33 is going to move over towards Mix. They've got this Meteor Hammer. They'll use the Elder Dragon form
Dire's structures are
and
fortified.
drop down
Tower's
some
dead.
damage.
If they use it one more meteor, a couple more right clicks from Dragonite, that's a dead tower.
Radiant structures
Yeah, they need to
are
defend
fortified.
this. Otherwise, it leaves their whole jungle open with Dyrachyo already not
Dire's
having a
middle
lane.
tower is
It's a
under attack.
bit of an issue, so we'll start to come over. They'll charge up the Illuminate, and Meteor Hammer again will drop down.
Stop it.
And that will be the tower
Dire's
gone.
middle tower
Saksa getting
has
credit for
fallen.
that.
Radiant's courier has
Meanwhile,
been
top
killed.
lane, 9 with a solo kill on a Celery, so Tundra, they're getting towers, they're getting kills. It's a 3k net worth lead. Despite the fact that 9 didn't exactly have the perfect start, but he is right back to even with Quinn.
Quinn, if he uses Firefly, that's a kill here on Snaking. Snaking, try to buy time as much as possible. There is no song available yet.
25 gold there. Saksa comes in, sharpshooter. And now Snaking will die to Quinn eventually, but they brought over 33. They get 9. Now looking over for the Batrider. But Song hits him, and he doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. So Telekinesis lifting him up into the lasso. Bushwhack on a 2. Looking for the Meteor Hammer. That lands on the Rubick. So Celery low on health. But again, not a lot of mana, not a lot of health. 9 gets blown up by Ace, and now they're on the retreat. Primal Spring down in between Saksa as well as 33. Gonna get that Jingu to go off. 33 on the run, but Blinding Light pushes him back towards these heroes on the side of Gaming Gladiators. And while 33 tries to run, well, there's nothing he can do but die as Dyrachyo. Recovery kill for himself.
Good moves from Gaming Gladiators. They bring numbers. They bring all 5 heroes. Keter did not want to participate in this fight. Finished off his Hand of Midas. And also, no point in Doom. He did have 1 point available, but did not want to skill it. There was no real follow-up damage there, so can't understand it. Keeper of the Light is that type of a hero, like the offlane one that builds into auras. This is Guardian Greaves that's going to be picked up by
Radiant's
him.
bottom tower
That's going to be
is
their
under
sustain. In terms of ganking, Gaming Gladiators will need to utilize the lasso when making some stacks for himself in the triangle. Trying to get to that BKB timing. That's a big one.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Meanwhile, by the way, Rubick stole level 4 Scorched Earth. That could be potentially a amount of damage coming in the next fight. He's able to survive.
It's a great spell.
So 9. Going into the Witchblade. And we'll see if he's able to activate after that, because you can see in terms of cores, he's at the bottom of the list. And that's despite the fact that, you know, Dyrachyo didn't really have a lane, but things have kind of opened up for him
Radiant's
top.
bottom tower is under attack.
Sharpshooter hits, but the Bushwhack misses. So not much Saksa can get done. So he's just going to farm these creeps with the Acorn shot and continue to up his gold. He's got 30k under his belt. 33. The Meteor Hammer and the Scorched Earth is farming ancient stacks to try and get Fruits of Travel.
What an item, Meteor Hammer. You can farm, kill the stacks, kill the towers, good stats, good region overall. Hand of Midas is now
tree with
completed.
the Tombstone, but nobody else is here. Snake King's dead. They're also going to get the Ward Gold and the Tombstone Gold.
Gaming Gladiators,
That's a lot of gold.
last 2-3 minutes, the rotations have been on point. Now Quinn, he's searching. Lasso is available.
Skinner. Saksa. Blinding Light was
Radiant's
used.
top tower
Saksa in
is
the
under
trees, but Quinn burning them down. Bushwhack onto 2 of these heroes. They've got the Telekinesis. Final Strike. They've got a ward placed on that Tinker Cliff. And Ace will get the kill on the Saksa. So Gaming Gladiators are rough. First 7-8 minutes, but everything seems to be falling right into play.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to see if we're doing play with Storm Spirit. Try to go for these pickoffs. Find Monkey King who's on the trees. Maybe go for Rubick. I don't know if they can
Dire's
kill
bottom
like
tower is
hero
under
like a
attack.
Batrider because he's really tanky,
Radiant's
and
top
Snaking
tower is
gonna
under
drop
attack.
one more time.
Dyrachyo is not afraid to get involved early on.
he's getting, like, he's close to the team. If they use Doom, he's there to pop Song of the Siren. They drop the Tombstone, Song, kill it. Very good tools to disengage, and now they feel like they're much stronger because they do have aura compared to the enemy offlaner who only has Midas. I mean, not only. He's on top of the net word, but still.
Sharpshooter
has been killed.
shooting straight. He's catching strays here. Quinn getting that kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Celery's kind of been on it with these spell steals, with the control.
Radiant structures.
And sometimes I feel like Rubick's kind of lack if they don't get the levels that they require, and he's level 8 right now. Things are going great for him.
There's some really good spells to steal as well, whether he steals Devour, like Sip from Storm Spirit to set things up, Tombstone, of course, Sharpshooter, Bushwhack, Meteor.
Vortex, but the Meteor Hammer's not going to land. Didn't pull in the right direction. Ace coming in with the Illuminate. They've got the Tombstone down. They're looking over at Snaking. Ball Lightning on top of Ace, so they'll end up trading. Don't really want to give up this Tombstone, but it will be 125 gold there for Celery, and Tofu's in the trees. He knows where Skitter's at, and they'll retreat off the game.
Finally, 33 gets Doom online. 15 minutes, 40 seconds. I don't think I've seen Doom that... Like, I guess he should still do, like, Tundra draft. I mean, this is Naga Siren, who's in the middle of the pack, slowly taking over. Manta style now finished, but... I do like the Dragon Knight. Just overall, how this hero scales. Like, even against Naga Siren, Andy loses once he gets to his side. And definitely can't keep up with the farm of Naga Siren. Maybe with Hand of Midas, you can be up there, but we'll have to see. What does Dota Plus think? They think this is Tundra favored.
Dota Plus and esportsbet.io. Flashing heads right now. About the same implied odds. So, Ace leave. Yep, moving off that Hex Q. Octri. We'll see if he keeps it that way. Expecting a little bit of a change in items at times. Quinn not working with Lasso yet. As Nine's going to Ball Lightning and TP away from the side of Gaming Gladiators in this bottom lane. Midas on cooldown. BKB. DK. He's also going into the BKB, so timings, we'll see if they line up here for the side of Tundra, because they've got triple BKB being built right now.
Yeah, triple BKB, double Midas. So this lineup is going to scale
Radiant's
nicely.
tower is under attack.
They can also DP with Boots of Travel. If there's something to DP to, jump.
What I miss?
Jump out.
They caught him. Telekinesis for a second. Sorbine, Boundless Strike, avoiding it. Saksa, though. Ooh, the Flame Break pushing him away from the Sharpshooter of Celery. Nothing doing just yet. Meanwhile, Skitter, his Elder Dragon form still has about half the duration remaining on it.
Attack.
There's that Aether one. So it looks like it will be that commitment into the Octarine core there for Ace.
I'm just thinking about the hero that Keeper of the Light plays with Chakra Magic this time around. There's no Terrorblade, no Pango, no Ember Spirit, nothing that kind of is... Like, Batrider's okay-ish with the Flame Break and Firefly, but it's not like wow or anything. Smoke from Game Gladiators. They want this big chunk of gold. 33, let's see how he reads this one.
I don't know if he's gotten enough north.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gosh.
Beautiful. He's like not even close.
Never in doubt. That was close though, in my eyes. Man. But he did not go and walk far enough north, but he TP'd at the right time, the exact right moment. Sorry, Braccio and the Boots are traveling. He's gonna kill that creep. Oh no! They will find themselves 33, but now he's on the run. Bushwhack for the save. Song's there. Couple. So now,
another more Song.
Setting up, trying to get a lasso. Ball Lightning into the Song. Countless strikes. Charms. And the Wukong's command. They've got the Doom. It's on a Quinn. Snaking 33, standing in the Wukong's command. Skitter doing the same, and now they're going to try and get the shot of Quinn, though. 30 illuminated out with the Moonstone down. Celery dies, Saksa falls, Quinn drops, second dead on side of Game of Gladiators with the Vortex pulling in Ace, finding White. They still get themselves a third. Double kill for 9. He's on the run. He doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. So with the Primal Spring and the damage from Duraccio, it ends up being a 3 for 2.
Good trade for Tundra. If that Zip comes in like half seconds earlier, later, they would be able to catch Batrider. Song would not connect, and then they wouldn't need to commit inside the Wukong's command. Like, this is not the biggest, like, Wukong's. It's only position 4 Monkey, but nice War Stomp gets him out of the trouble, and then Bushwhack as well, just keeping things alive. Dragonite, this is his first usage of the BKB, comes into a fight, but still, like, you see that he's gonna be dropping relatively low, fighting inside Wukong's. Naga Siren with the illusions.
And the displacement of
Dire's
break
top
and
tower is
blinding
under
light's going to
attack.
be annoying. Not going to be fun. You can see this fight. 9 with not a lot of mana, also still gets this kill on Ace. Well done by him, even though he dies there. Just about short of that BKB.
There's a lot of Spell Amp on side of Tundra. You have Boomerang now. You have Flash Golem as well. And then you can play with Storm Spirit, or just Scorched Earth is going to deal a ton of damage. Tofu mops that hood.
Balance Strike. Nobody else is here. Nobody to help 9. Meanwhile, still sitting on the top. The net worth right now is 33 as he's in the top lane using this Meteor Hammer, continuing to farm. And there's the BKB for Quinn.
BKB for 33 as well. It seems like both teams would want to try to take a fight right now, so we might see the full 5-on-5 engagement.
Skinner's got his BKB and 9. 30 gold short. Triple BKB timing here for Tundra. As the 5-man smoke. Go for Celery, Boundless Strike, Bushwhack controlling him, and they've also got that Hunter's Boomerang. Solar Bind, really annoying. Not when nobody's following it up.
Under attack.
There's the Boots of Bearing here for the Undying too. Like you said, this item has found a lot of popularity.
It's relatively expensive item. I don't know where he's getting. This is like 4,000 gold. Snaking had a couple of extra deaths in the lane, but seeing this item being able to provide movement speed, attack speed in a fight every 30 seconds, this is going to be massive. Now with 3 BKBs online, are there any more smokes available? They have none on side of Tundra. Could still be looking for the kills. Saxa will play some vision on the high ground, potentially prepare for Roche.
Still going for this Octarine core. 600 gold away from that. Full pipe for Tofu soon. Bushwhack missing, but they still have the Hunter's Boomerang, so they'll use the Vortex with the Sharpshooter to get the kill. The Celery. 33's nearby. Win. He's got BKB, and then they're trying to just find a lasso here. 9-ball lightning, balance strike, Meteor Hammer. It's not enough of a deterrent, but Saxa's solar bound and running slow. Skipper comes in with the Dragon Tail. They dropped in the Wukong's command, the Hunter's Boomerang again. There's the Tombstone. Guardian Greaves with top by Haze. They go to the back lines. They've got the lasso. It's on a 9 into the hands of Horacio, and they should get themselves a trade. Do Tundra want to fight anymore? They still have Doom. They'll go to the Song. 33, solar bound as well. Anybody here to follow up?
Dragonite ready with the Blink Stun.
Yeah, looking for it. Horacio, Bushwhack, and now they've got the Doom. It's on the Naga Siren. This goes horribly for Gaming Gladiators ending the Song. That's not what you want to be giving up.
Lasso was already used, and they don't have anything that goes through Magic Immunity. After the Lasso is down, both BKBs on Doom and Dragonite were available, and 33 immediately TP's bottom, goes back to farming. Now he has another Blink Dagger for himself, so that means another tool of initiation with the War Stomp. This is a big kill. Yeah, because Naga Siren just died. He's trying to go for the Butterfly next. Let's see how they're going to itemize, whether there's going to be some kind of a MKB later down the line coming out from Dragonite. For now, opting to go for Aghanim Scepter. Manta style most likely be very annoying against this Keeper of the Light, both supports as well.
Spitter 4, 1, and 5. Here I am! Not done in this game. Quinn again, Bushwhack, Hunter's Boomerang, and a Sharpshooter. It all combines for a kill for Saxa on the Quinn. without that BKB for 5 more seconds, and maybe the team would have followed up if he had that, but without it, he's dead. 33 still by.
Dire's bottom
I think
tower
he
is
used
under
Meteor
attack.
Hammer like 25 times in this game so far.
Soxy not dead. Tofu, ooh, Acorn Shot follows him. I'm wondering, full creep wave, what's like, you know how Midas, you need to use it X amount of times to get yourself the investment back. Meteor Hammer, how many full creep waves do you need to hit in towers? Investment back in under your belt.
Dire's bottom
Using it
tower
like
is under
30,
attack.
35 times already.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Used it on tier 2 tower, forces a collect.
Get smoked. We now has that KB again.
Stupendous!
What can they find? Kind of grouped together. Travel, you have to zip in from 9. He doesn't have a bottle to work with, so he's only got about 600 mana in play. Telekinesis into the lasso, but this is an undying. Snake King won't survive. Sharpshooter hits the Ratio, and I don't think Tundra really want to follow that up.
Seems like they want to go for Roche. Didn't commit with a BKB, just lasso for now. There is no buyback on Undying available. Snaking is pinging it out.
They've got the scan, they know it's happening. The scan from Gaming Gladiators lands on Asaxa. They also see him. Look into the trees, but coming from the top is Doom. 33 looking for the opportunity.
Preparing for a jump steal.
Song.
Roshan has fallen to the
That'll
down.
be the Aegis into the hands of Arachio, so
I was watching 9. He made the slot. Rune gonna spawn. Gonna be tough. Another invis rune for Quinn. With that,
they see 9.
Oh, 9 has
No
nothing.
mana.
BKB TP out. It's the safest one.
Oh, no BKB,
All
just
right,
TP.
what a Chad move there.
Wow.
That could have been risky. That could have been a disaster. Like, you die, and people would be like, he had a BKB. Why didn't he use it? But it's also a 9-second BKB. It's his own BKB, so did not want to, you know, waste it.
When you say people would say he's got BKB, why didn't he use it? It would have been me.
Yeah, I'm part of the people as well.
I'm a man of the people. I would have asked questions. So Quinn, here with an Invis rune. Top lane Skitter is with 33, so going on into this fight. Actually, 4 heroes up here and 9 coming and walking over, so he's got a full mana to play with. They know there's no song. We're gonna go after Tofu. Link Dragon's Tail, right clicks, Blinding Light, Illuminate. Surviving for now, and the Sharpshooter comes in. They're also hitting Taranji on the other side of the fight. They've got the Meteor Hammer down, and they'll get the Aegis out of his hand. He killed up WEU. Stormlight's gonna be over. Celery right on top of Duraggio as he respawns. He'll get the damage coming in. Right after he respawns with this Aegis, they'll get both kills on him. Sox is still trying to chase, maybe get a bushwhack down. Catch any of these heroes, not fast enough to keep up, but they've already got 2, and that works out in their favor quite a bit.
Duraggio isolated, the rest of the team not there to back him up. They used everything to try to save Tofu. Guardian Greaves, pipe coming out from him, and then he's in no man's land, kind of alone, gets stunned, and dies. There was no song available because he already used it. This Butterfly, it's great against physical damage, but you're not tanky enough. This is 1700 HP we're talking about.
So on the Undying, that leaves 9 to do whatever he wants. The Wukong's command's going to be dropped down. They'll look over at the Hunter Boomerang, hit Celery, so it's a trade for supports, but a lasso used by Quinn. 33, he's got Doom available. Blinding Light pushing him back. They still want to go for this. Axe is also picked up by Skitter, so that's that
100 move
level up.
speed.
EKB.
Quinn saving the Firefly in case he gets Doom, can run over the cliff, and then there's not going to be chase. So 33 does not want to waste it.
Okay, lead here for Tundra. Seems like they kind of have control of the game at the moment by more than just their net worth margin. Schwack lands on Ace. Are they going to have anybody follow it up? No mana on 9, so he can get there. They've got the song. It's on to 33, and you got to remember he used that BKB to run away from Quinn. So Quinn's here, no lasso, but 33 able to blink away. Ball linking Quinn. Now the turn around the Dragon Tail to kill. They'll get the Batliner, and now they're going to look over at the Naga Siren. The Tombstone to the high ground, and Duraggio's gone. They're looking for more. Celery Not a lot to work with, just Ace for some help. Tofu, Counter Strike on a 233's in. Blade Dragon Tail on Ace. They don't really need to get Celery if they get themselves the Keeper of the Light. They could just get both. Sharpshooter lands, they'll take out the kotl, they'll look over for the Rubick. He's trying to get away, but Skitter with a blink in 3, 2, 1. No, they'll let him go.
Those two creeps, they're not gonna kill them too hard this time. Yeah, Naga Siren again died. No HP, can't get anything done. This butterfly pickup might have been something different. I would prefer if that's hard, just to be able to tank up with the illusions. Those illusions died. Breathe Fire, now splash damage, level 3 from Dragonite as well. Sharpshooter always finds the right target. You have so much damage amplification with the boomerang, with the flash golem that we talked about. The illusions disappear. Celery.
Nice illusions. 9 coming in. Hit. So 6K lead for Tundra. Things are starting to get out of control, and you can see 33. He has so much farm on this Doom. I'm seeing an Octarine core.
Seen it time and time again. Him being on top of the network, kind of carrying the game for Tundra whenever he plays Doom. About to crack that level 20. I think we say that quite a lot off screen. Of course, minus 35 seconds. Doom cooldown.
33 and Doom at the top of the net worth. Name a more iconic. Skitter. So an MKB. He's level 20 now too. He picked up the 175 Elder Dragon form attack range. And with that level 4 Dragon, that's going to be atrocious to deal with for Gaming Gladiators.
Wait until he gets Manta Style. For now, wants to be able to deal with this evasion from Butterfly. And also, Storm is holding on to Enchanted Quiver and going for Revenant's Brooch. So that's going to be a way to pierce through the evasion. Oh no, Ace, not again.
Yeah, standing still with the Illuminate, and he is very dead.
It's a bit of a difficult game for a Keeper of the Light. You're playing into so many gap closers. Storm Spirit on top of it. 33 has Doom available.
Silence, Song, TP, and that'll be it. Ooh, TP from 33.
But DP bottom. Storm Spirit could have maybe tried to go for the play BKB Sip. Maybe he did better math calculation than I did. So would not have enough for Zip. Now 33. Finds another one.
Bushwhack connects. And this is another kill here for the side of Tundra. They are just getting them one after the other. Really just not great for Gaming Gladiators in the situation they're in at the moment.
Peter killing his younger brothers, those 2 Drakes. FKB about to be finished, just a 500 gold away. I'm really worried for Gaming Gladiators now.
All 3 of these games have been, for the most part, very one-sided.
83% win rate. Gaben says, I would even push it maybe more. 90, 91, 92.
Revenant's Brooch for 9. I'm not going to see too often.
True Strike. And also gives
Radiant's
him
courier has been
great solo kill ability. And what's the cooldown on it? 25 seconds, so... You also have True Strike from Enchanted Quiver, that like 1 hit. Maybe they decide to swap things around now that the Doom picked up the shard. So he could be the one like also initiating with the Infernal Blade, so you have guaranteed blink stun on Naga Siren. For now, he is keeping the Ogre Shield Totem. He wants to get out of the trouble. Can't really blame him, this item is way too powerful.
Love seeing it in action. Trying to come back here and Quinn. Boots Travel, BKB, Octarine. The one you're worried about is Duracho. Ooh, they go to the lasso. They got themselves the connection on a 9. And they blow him up real fast. Now the strike, Final Spring. This is going to be a second for sure. And Snake King's dead. Socks and 33 need to get.
I was looking at their cameras while this was happening. Bit of a beard scratch from 9. Snaking. Like, no, not again. So this type of a kill puts him back into the game. Duracho finally finishes off his heart. It's gonna be Hex on the menu for Keeper of the Light. That's going to be their instant initiation other than the Batrider.
Roche is up in 1:30. Gaming Gladiators kind of controlled the tempo of the game while they took out 9 and as well as this Undying. I have to see it as Refresher's next on the list for 33. And, okay.
That's it. Sells the Meteor Hammer. It has done the
Radiant's bottom
job.
tower
Served
is
its
under
purpose.
attack.
Slightly used item. I think he's like considering how many times he used the item, you should get less than 50% gold.
What, give him the Pawn Stars treatment?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have to have my my Meteor Hammer expert come in. You know, this thing's being used. It's actually a forgery.
Best I can do is 20.
How much were you looking for? Tofu, going down. 33 getting the kill. Yeah, best I can offer is $5.
Radiant's
next on the
bottom
agenda?
tower is under attack.
What was that for? That was for 9.
Might need to get a different item if he like dies one more time, if he's not holding the Aegis in the next fight. Like, might consider Eon this,
Radiant's
because
bottom
they
tower
can't burst
is
him.
under attack.
We've seen it already a couple of times. Lasso with the Hex pickup. That is getting close. This is going to be another layer of control for him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, snaking. Oh, he spots it. Just on the edge. And here they go.
Radiant's
Mid
middle tower
for
is
this
under
Roche,
attack.
but the Gladiators... I think they kind of have to respond to this, but... I don't know if they're going to be quick enough. Arcane Rune for 33. Oh, that is Doom.
57-second cooldown.
Fallen to the Radiant.
Okay.
Own farm. Let's see the Aegis. It's still there. Someone needs to pick it up. It's going to be Skeeter in the end.
There they go. Wink in. The silence. Oh, no. That is overzealous. 33. You can see him giggle to himself. Maybe a little bit too far.
He knows that there's vision. This was precasted Sight of Wise from Ace, and he's gonna get another one. Hoodwink will also drop.
So not the best fight out of the pit, out of the pause, and that works out for Gaming Gladiators. So now they're gonna have to wait for both these heroes to come back up to utilize this Aegis, and we were saying it during the pause. Ratio now top of the net worth.
And that pause definitely helped out with how the things are gonna be played out. If he jumps in, gonna use that sight immediately. We have a glimpse of vision on him. Trying to get some farm
tower has fallen.
for himself. Level 20 Batrider, 2 Flame Break charges, Blinding Light, so they can reposition them, like choose how they want to take a fight. If the BKBs are down, Baracchio's still alive with Song of the Siren, and of course Quinn for a bit more of a scaling build as a Batrider. Witchblade
Radiant's
finished,
top tower is under attack.
Shard being delivered.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Sticky Napalm upgrade. Flaming Lasso no longer disarms you. Every other attack applies a stack.
Excellent.
Give you an expert Baracchio to try and survive when the onslaught comes in. And it was just a second ago a 4K net worth lead for the side of Tundra. That is gone.
Radiant's
A lot
top
of gold in the
tower is
last
under attack.
minute or so. Is completely picked up for this Naga side. Looking for Tofu jumping through the trees
Well, this'll work.
and unable to be contained.
Also try to scout him out
Radiant's
with the
top
courier.
tower
Look at
is under
snaking.
attack.
He is the boar himself. Flying one.
So Gaming Gladiators kind of dropping the ball off that Aegis. They still want to play aggressive with this. I feel like maybe there's some hesitancy, especially after 33 kind of blown up in that last fight. Real fast, too.
Might consider also getting Eon Disc for himself. Replenish that Hand of Midas. There's still room to grow. Aghanim Scepter as well. Overwhelming Blink. Can't be farmed enough ever on Doom. There's way too many items you can buy.
Gladiators with the stall in time right now. Just continuing to up that net worth lead. Ace is going for the Aeon Disc. He's a little ways out of that. They finally get themselves this Wraith Pack for Monkey King, who's been farming this bottom lane a lot.
Dire's middle tower
Still behind
is
the
under
Undying.
attack.
Still behind his own Rubick as well.
Radiant's top tower
Celery's just
is
been
under
sitting top
attack.
two.
Dire's middle tower
We're
is
gonna
under
take the 2/2
attack.
tower over mid. Hard to fight into Dragon Knight with the Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
He's building
tower
into the
is under
satanic
attack.
backdoor
Dire's
protection.
middle
They'll get the
has
tower.
fallen.
Only
Radiant's
one
top
outer
tower
tower
has
remains here for the side of Gaming Gladiators, and Dyrachyo will also get himself a tower in the top lane, and that's going to be the tier 2 gone for Tundra.
Dyrachyo again split pushing the map every single time. There's 2 lanes pushed in by him. 30,000 at the moment. Has Witchbane for himself. Great item against Storm. Like even Dragon Knight has decent amount of mana. Even Doom 1.5k at the moment. So great item pickup. Great way of dispelling things as well. Move with that green fire.
I'm a bit nervous. That Elder Dragon form's running out in a second.
Still holding the Aegis for another minute or so.
Celery's just been parked here. He hasn't moved in a while. Maybe they could spot him. They are starting to pincer. Pick up the
Courier
vision
maybe on the way
and
back.
Chill TP.
Never mind. He'll get out of the trouble.
I've been saying he's been near bottom too. So right now both surpass the supports of Tundra, who really haven't been able to farm. They're looking for the Aeon Disc on the Undying, and the Hoodwink wants Force Staff. But the farm priority is certainly on 33 and Skitter for the moment, and nobody else.
9 again does not get the priority. He farms pretty dangerous spots, I would say. Like, doesn't even want to show in the mid lane at the moment. Easy zip and immediately goes out. Does not want to finish the wave. Way too scared.
No Prism. So Skitter will hold that. He's got the Spell Prism. That'll put the Elder Dragon form on an 88-second cooldown with
Radiant's
a
bottom
60-second
tower
duration.
is under attack.
Not 100% uptime, but getting there. Aegis expiring. Tundra have stalled out. There's been a 10,000 net worth shift since that Roche.
Yeah, 10,000 gold is just not that much if you think about the items. When you just split it across 5 players, it's not that big of a difference. 40 minutes into the game, it's 2,000. That's like, I don't know, half of Boots of Bearing.
It's more so the shift. It's signaling that Tundra's getting not nearly as much.
Yeah, Tundra's not playing aggressively in the last 5-10 minutes. They're not going for these pickoffs. Again, Naga and the Illusions split pushing constantly. Look at the top lane. Gonna get immediately killed, so someone needs to address it. Even though they have bots too on Doom, it's still not enough. He's too afraid to show in the lane.
This Elder Dragon form now used in conjunction with the smoke. Visions aplenty. Side of Gaming Gladiators quietly in the jungle as they're heading towards top. Tofu's in the trees. He's in the front end of this team. It's Quinn. It's Quinn and this Batrider. Tombstone to the high ground. They're going to get killed here immediately onto the Batrider. Sharpshooter doesn't land. Celery on the run. Quinn does not want to buy back. And 33 searching. War Stomp link in. There's the Dragon Tail. They'll get themselves a second. So Tundra fight, Tundra win. That exchange by getting 2. Tofu TP's out, but again, still pressure coming into the top tier 3.
33 not afraid to use Doom.
Radiant's top
It's
tower
on
is under
80-second cooldown at the moment, holding the Ascetic Cap. Talked about the Spell Prism that Skeeter is holding. Finally going into Manta style. This is the big one. So you can dispel Bloodthorn, spell Ensnare, and also
Level 25?
yeah, put those dragons in the middle of a fight, navigate, slow down, find where Ace is standing, try to get a jump with the Storm Spirit and Ace. Also, he was thinking about getting the Aeon Disc, buys Glimmer Cape for himself.
Nags next. Ooh, 33. Trying to make moves to the left pressure. They got themselves the Beast Man. They're trying to find themselves the Naga. They'll do so. Doom. It's under Dyrachyo. Dyrachyo. Saksa is going to be the casualty here, but he'll be the sacrificial lamb to get this kill onto the Naga. And now looking over at Tofu. The Wukong's runs out, and so does his HP. Celery comes in. Ace also here. Dragon Tail reflected with a Lotus Orb. Got a Tombstone down, and Blinding Light trying to keep this Rubick alive. As Quinn keep each of the bottom tier 2, and they do a good job of getting the Rubick out of harm's way.
I was looking at Ace throughout the entirety of the fight. He manages to deal with the Storm Spirit, Hex, Guardian Greaves. If he gets dusted, pops the Guardian Greaves. Glimmer Cape hides, has a setting cap as well. Kind of difficult one for Storm to jump on top of him. Might need a gem to be able to keep the constant vision. Otherwise, it's going to be dispelled. And 33 uses that pressure. One more Doom. Now they're chasing. Now they're finding another one.
To win 33. There's the Lotus Orb reflecting, stuns, and lasso on a 33. He's got that Aeon disc that he just put together, so even if he's starting to get locked down, he'll have a little bit of extra time to go to the Hex. They'll flame break him towards the rest of his team and steal the Scorched Earth, but I don't think he really cares. He's getting out with his life.
Another flame break. Roshan. Good respawn. He's got to respawn, yeah, in 50. Storm. Running low on mana. He does have like Witchblade, upgrade, Revenant, Roach, BKB doesn't provide him with mana, Kaya, Lincoln Sphere. It's not much, like his mana pool is relatively limited.
He's committing to the Ags on the way, and that means he's got no buyback going into the next fight, especially with Roche coming up. That's a very risky move. Tofu, Boundless Strike onto 2, Quinn coming in with a flame break, looking folks there. There's the Dragon Tail, it's going to be the AoE with the level 25. Who turns down Quinn? He's got buyback, he's dead for 19 seconds. They're also going to buy back on Snake King. Tombstone's going to be taken out by Tofu. They've got the Will-O-Wisp. They'll go to the Song Skitter. Well, it's going to be the focus of attention at the moment. They'll buy back on Quinn. They've got the Sunset Lotus back there. There's the Lotus Orb on Dyrachyo. They've got the Vortex 9 trying to do the damage with the Boundless Strike getting on him as well as Skitter. But they've got their attention on the Naga. They should be able to get the kill to take him out. He's got buyback as well.
He's thinking about the buyback, but I'm not sure it's worth it at the moment. Roshan is respawning. They got lasso on back.
And they're going to buy back on Dyrachyo. Now they're going in 9 on mana to work with the Will-O-Wisp. Once again, Dyrachyo's going to try and get this kill out of the Storm. And he's so low and will fall. They get the kill on the Snake. He chooses here. Don't have buyback. He's 40 gold short.
Undying already bought back. There is Bounty Root. I mean, he will get it eventually with that extra gold that you get, but yeah, they probably need to buy it. Doom is ready to take a fight. Pressure has been used, has Doom, has BKB available.
They're in a Roche. This is big.
Storm. How's he looking?
4, 3, 1. He's got it, but it's just too late. Big play here. Dyrachyo bought back, so he's going to be holding onto an Aegis, and that means second life. And an Axe picked up for Quinn. So he's got the double lasso.
Not a bad one if you get it for free. Dyrachyo has been holding on to that buyback, waiting for something to happen. Some kind of an initiation. Quinn finds it on a
G. 3, 2, 1. Back into the game. 32 to 23.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
48-minute game on our hands right now.
33 AoE Doom now available. Eats that Aghanim Scepter. Still has buyback. His buyback is very costly, almost 3,000 just to be able to get back into the game. Storm also looking for Aghanim Scepter himself. That Lotus Orb is not going to reflect anything on him. The AoE pull, AoE Doom, AoE Dragon Tail stun. Is there anything else AoE that they need to have in this game?
Why not make it all AoE? We'll see if they're willing to fight. Buyback not available on Storm for 100 gold. And just a little bit short. He's also level 25.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Like you said, he really wants this Ags. We'll see if he buys out on that. That would be a bit risky, but might be worth it if the Vortex can control out of these heroes. Skitter looking for the overwhelming blink. Swift blink for Dyrachyo next. Here come the upgraded blinks. Here comes the smoke. Even Gladiators They're not working with buyback on Naratio, but let's see if it's even going to matter. They go to the lasso, and now they've got the BK from Quinn. The Willis is going to be down. They're trying to get the control. The boundless strike. There's the end. It's Cops on 33. Skitter with the glimmer cape on him starts to run, and that is lasso now on cooldown for 70 seconds.
Smoke from Tundra. Let's see if they can get initiation.
Oh, Tofu. He wards, but
Here's
Radiant's
chasing
middle tower
with
is
this
under attack.
Ancient Black Dragon, level 4. Naratio DP stop.
talked about that Manta. You see those illusions doing work. Tough for gaming gladiators, right? You got to hold off now while you wait for BKB to be back up here for Quinn and Malasso.
4 minutes, and Aegis is going to run out to 2 minutes. So if they want to time it perfectly, you wait until Aegis runs out, and then you have like 2 minutes to take a fight and maybe even like end the game.
Radiant's top tower is under
The
attack.
lanes again pushed in, bottoms, top.
Kinesis, Boundless Strike, will risk the control. He's not really losing much health. He's not even worried. On top of that BKB, and the Flame Break pushes him out of the Will-Wisp.
It's a lot of slow. This is 6 sneaking up bomb charges. All these talents, Skitter forced to use Satanic to try to lifesteal off of it, but it's not enough yet. Soul Rip comes in, and this is where the heal's coming from. So Batrider, level 25, Flame Break applies 2 sticking up palm stacks. You also have sticking up palm from the shard. Then you have Enchanted Quiver, Witchblade. There's just so much slow, so much overtime damage.
So Naratio, he had Swift Blink queued up. He doesn't have buyback because he bought back earlier, didn't get the Aegis, and now he's got Ags and Shard at the same time.
Radiant's bottom tower
He wants to
is
reel
under
in.
attack.
He wants to heal up with Song.
He thinks that he's going to be able to farm buyback in 3 minutes. So getting all the items that he can for potential next fight. Buyback on cooldown.
That's blessing, so like a full buy-in.
That's the big one. Like Aghanim Scepter, where you can use it on Magic Immune units. Storm Zips in. You use it on him if you proc the Lincolns before that. Or just Doom running in. Oh, we're looking 51 minutes. Still far away from tier 5 items.
With the way the pacing of the game has gone, you end up seeing it. Aegis is looking like it's not going to be used to play aggressive to finish the game. Instead, it is going to expire in the next 30 seconds. We'll see if Tundra are willing to play aggressive, knowing the timing of this Aegis.
I want to see them smoke.
As it expires.
There is none available at the moment. Maybe there's something on the courier, but both supports not holding it. Okay, so the courier got 1 delivered as we were talking. Let's try to see if they can time it. Aegis just expired. Stop. They should know something is up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No one is defending the tier 3 tower. Naga Siren with the illusions. That's a lot of damage. Someone needs to take care of this.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Nobody will.
Radiant's top
Naratio,
tower
though.
is under attack.
Oh, he's spotted. Dragon Tail. They're going to have 33 TP with Boots Travel level 2, and they get such a quick
Radiant's
kill.
middle tower
He
is
bought
under
out.
attack.
Now he's dead for 2 minutes.
Dragonite will TP back. He knew exactly that he messed up. Like, instant camera, he's like, oh no, they caught me, can't do anything about it. He gets jumped, 1 stun, and he's dead.
Oh, they found themselves another Bushwhack, and Tofu's dead. Got buyback.
Warning.
This is the timing that we were talking about. Those 2 minutes when they're not gonna have buyback. They smoke, they get a kill. Now you need to play onto the high ground. 2 flame breaks, blinding light, illuminate, fate bolt. They're gonna throw everything at you.
Disc for the... We're gonna try and hold the high ground. This is pressure coming in from Tundra. The 3.5 minutes into the game, we're even on net worth, but the pressure coming through from the Radiant side, trying to finish this one off, or at least break the high ground. All like game looking for a target. Lincoln's popped, he has to run, but Will-Wisp only killed as it was pulling in a bunch of these heroes. Wind needs an opportunity to maybe get a blink in with a double lasso, but nobody drawing the higher of his vision yet.
Dyer's structures are
These
fortified.
constant bounces. We're gonna pop the glyph.
Dire's
So
middle
still
tower
down.
is under
Skitter
attack.
blinking in. Dragon Taunt on two of these heroes. And now the look forward is the Doom. Just kills off
Dire's
Quinn.
middle tower has fallen.
2 minutes, got buyback.
Dire's middle barracks are under
Straight
attack.
to the tier 4s.
AoE Doom still running. Does have refresher available. 15 seconds without Naga Siren. It's gonna be tier 4 tower. Let's see if they decide to focus the barracks instead. Another glyph. That's the last
Dire's
one.
structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks
Now
are
that
under
Naga's up, see if Quinn buys back. See if they are able to defend. To the side. Quinn holding the buyback. They got themselves the Axe. Gonna be onto the Doom. Now that will be over. That's gonna be the Vortex. The AoE one with the Axe. The buyback comes up from Quinn. The balance strike
no
missing.
mana.
And now 9. No mana, but the lasso comes in on the Skinner. They've got the control. Can they get the kill to this? DK, yes they can. He's got it for 100 seconds, but he's got buyback. Not finding anybody else as 9 TPs out. The Hex just in time as the TP was used by Saksa, and they've got themselves a second. He does not have buyback. 400 gold short.
Did not want to assemble his Z on this. Understands that there is no way he's getting out of the trouble. Let's see the Roshan respawn. If it's the fast one, 33 already with his illusions inside the... Oh,
10 seconds.
It's the fast one for Gaming Gladiators. Let's see if they want to commit. Buyback available on Dragon Knight. No buyback on Hoodwink. Needs another 300 gold.
The illusion, I think it was killed right before this Roche actually got the respawn out. There's going to be all 4 items available. Tundra, can you let this go? They don't even have a choice.
It's going down way too quickly.
And just like that, they've got an Aegis. They've got everything
has
in
fallen
their
to the
arsenal.
ground.
Another cheese, a refresher shard, refresher orb, another Ags.
Gaben Gladiators, they have been blessed. You know, this early Roshan respawn is keeping them in the game. 56 minutes.
Invisibility.
Getting closer to those tier 5 items. It's gonna be Quinn, who will hold Aegis. Who got the Ags?
Monkey King.
Give it to Monkey? Okay. Doesn't deal that much damage, but could cancel the Blink Dagger with his Orb of Corrosion. The Troll, but it puts it on the cooldown.
Tombstone commitment. Look at how far away he's able to use this Axe. Never in frame.
He's going for an item. My favorite item in the game. It's always hard to find farm for it, but Wind Waker can change how the fight works. He gets the initiation. He gets the save with it. Rubick also with the shard. They can reposition them if they're in any kind of trouble.
If Tundra could successfully wait out this Aegis that's on Quinn, be going into the tier 5 items, but it's an 8,000 net worth lead that's inflated thanks to the Ags that was picked up in that Roche. He's taking spotting Quinn as well as Celery. They go to the town. He's going to be on the dying gun Vortex over that. Vortex, so that Vortex is going to be ignored. That so the Doom's going to be on the Quinn. He's got the Aegis. Can he survive? The Wukong's man is going to be down as well. The Guardian agrees to go to the Song, and he's healing up. The buyback, or the BKB is going to be used here by Quinn to run away. 33 with the Doom around him. Still, when they go to the Vortex, it's going to be on the 2 of these heroes. They're looking over an Ace as well as Celery. Found the strike. They don't run out of left on 9, but now with BKB as well as the refresher from 33, they get the kill on Celery as well as both heroes do buyback.
Yeah, but look at the base.
Yep, the base is being taken.
And top, he's going for the range barracks. Same goes for the mid lane. This is
This
a rat
is awful.
game for Gaming Gladiators. They do have buybacks available on both of these heroes.
The rat game, you start to hear the squeaks. Just gnawing through your base.
33. Whew. He did get his Blink Dagger canceled by those monkey Wukongs. And so many hexes on their side. This is third hex that has been picked up by Tofu. I want to see what the next item from him is going to be.
Finally, Doraccio gets to that level 25, by the way. Took him this long to get that minus 10 seconds on the mirror image cooldown.
Double damage!
Level differences are pretty massive. His Skitter's got level 28. He's filling up that talent tree.
Snaking got level 25 in the previous fight. Has free Aegis.
Why kill Roche when you could just get to level 25? He's 9. Uh-oh. Problem. Where's this storm? And now they're going to go to the Doom. But it's going to be on a 2 of these heroes. The bushwhack. Tofu dropping low. Sharpshooter in. time.
Does have buyback. Storm used his buyback as well. Was thinking about he being finally DP time. Maybe it was a cooldown. I think it's time to go and try to end this game. 1 minute left until tier 5 items. If they want to occupy, maybe their triangle, or if they want to go for the high ground push. Let's see. Still gonna be a difficult task against the Batrider, Blinding Light, against Flame Breaks.
D-Bobs is pretty cool.
Quinn used the refresher, puts it in the backpack.
But D-Bobs, they have vision. They know where these heroes are. But going that far into the base when somebody has Aegis double lasso, that is a risk. We'll see if it's one they're willing to take. It will be. Queen lasso. Get it into the throne. They're going to look over. They get the gun ace, so they'll take the Kotl. He's going to be buyback on 3 of these heroes. They'll look over Celery. They'll take out the Rubick. And now they're going to Hex. It's going to be on to Skinner. They're trying to chase, but he is in the open dragon form. So has that free flight to go down to the low ground where these buybacks were used. 52 seconds left on this Aegis. We are now into the tier 5. Let's see what drops. If anything, lightning vortex on the 3. Do they have control? Can they get the kill? They got the AOE to fall with us. They got the kill. It's on the run. So we have buyback. The Aegis was used by Quinn, but they get the kill to Tofu. They'll look over as he's going to be doomed up, going back with Celery. And this is looking like it's all Tundra. And they've got the Doom burning out Queen while he's in the base. Godlike for 33. GG is called. And Tundra takes a 2-1 at the 60-minute mark of game 3.
Tundra. AOE Doom, AOE Dragon Tail stun.